Well, in fact, there is a massive political furor over whether at all India is going to officially change its name. That would be under the Modi government. There is a lot of speculation, ladies and gentlemen. There is no clarity over this entire matter. But having said that, whether it is India or Bharat, that's the big debate. And joining us is the man of the moment, the Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma. Thank you very much, Mr. Sarma, for joining us on this broadcast. Let me straight away begin by asking you, your tweet, Republic of Bharat, has set the cat among the pigeon. Our understanding of what is coming our way, are we really looking at the nomenclature, a change in the nomenclature? Are we now becoming Bharat? Is that what the government wants to go ahead with?
You see that I don't think why this debate is going on. In the Constitution, it is clearly says India, that is Bharat, means the Bharat is the operative word. India, that is Bharat. So when somebody said, where is India? As per the language of the Constitution, you have to say, look, Bharat is India. So the constitutional mandate is very clear that primarily our motherland is Bharat, but for referring our country to global world or somebody who is not familiar with the Bharat, you can mention India. In 2016 or 17, Supreme Court has also said that there is no requirement of changing the name because Bharat and India, you can use both. So that is very clear. So you can say Republic of India, you can say Republic of Bharat. But the name Bharat, which is being used for last 5,000 years and which has a beautiful meaning, symbolize knowledge, symbolize something which has a very eternal meanings. So any Bharatiya or any Indian should primarily use Bharat, and wherever for any reference point you need to use India, you use India. So that's the point. I don't see any dispute on this.
The confusion essentially, Chief Minister Sarma, it starts from the fact that whether at all the government is going to bring in an amendment in the upcoming special session. That's the reason why there is a political furor over this.
As I told you, that if you want to name our country India, then a constitution amendment is required. But as long as you say Bharat, because India, that is Bharat, so in my limited legal knowledge, there is no need for bringing any resolution or any amendment. Also, you must remember that Supreme Court has said that you can use Bharat and India as per your own likings. So I don't know why whenever you say something which has a link with civilization, why suddenly people get jittery. I mean, in between India and Bharat, India is a new name, Bharat is a name from 5,000 years. You should primarily use Bharat. So there is no dispute on that. I mean, we were not using because we were under colonial influence for last 75 years. So now Prime Minister is releasing us one after one legacies from the colonial era. People should also start getting themselves out of colonial legacy. People should change, people should use Bharat more frequently because you are allowed to do so under the constitutional provisions as well as under the observation of the Supreme Court of India.
Let me take some names, Mr. Sarma, that is with regards to the Congress party as well as the Aam Aadmi party. Mallikarjun Kharge, Priyank Kharge, just a short while back, Raghav Chadha of the Aam Aadmi party saying that we may consider changing the name of the I.N.D.I.A alliance to Bharat. And if that happens, will the Bharatiya Janata Party then change the name of Bharat too? That is the response that is coming.
The point is, they are obsessed with a name called Indi. Now they have formed a Indi alliance. Now, they are thinking in their mind that because they have taken the name India, that is why people got jittery. Now, I'll ask you a question. If tomorrow I or you take the name of Mahatma Gandhi, will you become Mahatma Gandhi? So, the name doesn't have anything if you are not carry a certain kind of substance. Now, India Alliance will be considered, or they will be considered, or their merits and demerits will be considered on the strength of the alliance. If they feel that they will be considered because they want to hijack the name of our country, then I will say they are politically novice. If you change the name of your party to Bharat, nothing will change. Bharat will reject you. If you change your name to America, America will reject you. Because the name, you are only changing the name, not the character. So if you have to change to Bharat, then you have to condemn Udayanidhi Stalin. That yes, he is saying something which doesn't go with the ethos of India. So we are condemning him. Then you become eligible for the name Bharat. So if you condemn somebody who is trying to lower the dignity of our country, like Priyank Kharge himself, Mallikarjun Kharge himself, when they so blatantly criticize Sanatan, and you disown them, then you become eligible for the name Bharat. So there are many parents who give beautiful name to their children, but then the parents himself feel very bad when their sons could not live up to the name. Like Mallikarjun, it is a name of the Shivji and one of the Jyotirlinga. Then when the same guy criticized Sanatan, I think you can imagine the plight of somebody who has given him the name Mallikarjun.
How would you counter this entire argument that has been put forth by the opposition, saying that perhaps your government is afraid the moment this nomenclature came in? That's one. Second, with regards to the usage of Bharat, why is it that the Modi government did not do it in the past? Why is it that you did not change your Twitter profile earlier too? Yeah. So how do you respond to that?
I think if you can ask why India did not put Chandrayaan 50 years ago. So you evolve. Modi ji has awakened. When Modi ji arrived 2014 in Delhi, the process of civilizational awakening has started. So many things you have to do. And you have to do as and when awakening comes, you will start doing. So it is now time that yes, Rashtrapati Bhavan has decided that I'll call myself as a president of Bharat. That is called awakening, civilizational awakening. There was a golden jubilee centenary of our country. Right. Nobody named it as a Amrit Kal, Amrit Mahotsav. Now it has been done. So you cannot ask this question, why not you have done Amrit Mahotsav 25 years back? So everything has a time. Why not Republic born 20 years ago as a independent TV channels? It is born now because it is the time. Right. So everything has time, everything has a place. So it goes with that.
I've also heard you saying that it is high time perhaps you shed the colonial baggage, high time that you start using Bharat. Do you believe that somewhere down the line the government should actually make active measures to actually bring about that change? You are saying there's no requirement of an amendment, but there is a requirement of using it more frequently.
The moment we say we call ourselves Bharatiya Janata Party, means all the people in the BJP are already accepted, or already that is in our mind, that it is Bharat. That is why we call ourselves as a Bharatiya Janata Party. There are many people who use this, our country, India, as Bharat. So those numbers are also quite high. But now, I think after this debate, and when people will be known, because Congress has given an impression, look, we were Bharat, now we are India. The problem is, right in our textbook, Congress has left a legacy of colonial likings, and they have given a wrong education. Till few years back, I was also under the impression that prior to 1947 we were Bharat, but after adoption of the constitution we become India. But when I carefully read article India, that is Bharat, and then I come to know about the Supreme Court decision that you can change it between India and Bharat, no harm. Then I think that I have been empowered. My mistake has been corrected. So Modi ji is correcting lot of colonial legacy from the textbook, from vocabulary, and many things. So we could have said this when we celebrate Amrit Mahotsav. We could have given an English name. Nobody would have objected. So we could have said amendment of CRPC. But Home Minister Amit Shah ji is saying in Bharatiya Naik Samhita, Sanskrit word. But Bharatiya has come. So it is not that something has happened today. Even when Bharatiya Naik Samhita was placed in Parliament, you could have understand that these are the things. It is changing. It has not changed today. I think you can just, even in the last Parliament, you could have made that news that day also, instead of Indian justice system, when Amit Shah ji has laid a bill and saying that is a Bharatiya Naik Samhita. Means what? Means, and that bill was placed legitimately before Parliament. Nobody has said why you are not putting it Indian legal reforms or something like that. So India and Bharat, it is your choice. If you like our civilization, if you feel that you are part of civilization from last 5,000 years, you will use Bharat. And if you feel, no, our country has born in 1947, 15 August, probably you will use India. That's the difference.
Can I also ask you one more question with regards to Bharat itself, which is part of our Puranic literature? Why do you think that the Gandhi Parivar-led Congress party appears to be so very uncomfortable with what one would say a continuum of our civilization?
You see, that Gandhi family is a very, very typical family. It is very, it needs a whole research team to see what they are actually. They will say that they are Kashmiri Brahmin. And before Madhya Pradesh election, they will go to temple. Before Rajasthan election, they will go to temple. But the next day, they will encourage their own party president Mallikarjun Kharge to say that Sanatan is bad. His son will be encouraged to say that annihilate Sanatan. Then the next day, Karti Chidambaram will be encouraged to say that annihilate Sanatan. Next day, Mr. Venugopal will be encouraged to say that whatever Udaynidhi Stalin's statement, that's reflection of his freedom of speech. Now, I'll ask them, if I issue a statement that because Islam has something which is not very, very kind to women, that is why you annihilate Islam, will Congress will be kind to me? If I say that Christianity sometimes promote certain things which may not be pure Bharatiya, so that is why denounce Christianity, will Congress party will spare me? No. So, for BJP, for us, we will not denounce Hinduism, we will not denounce Islam, we will not denounce Christianity, because these are religion, and you can have your views on religion, but you cannot say annihilate Islam, annihilate Christian, annihilate Hinduism. Now, when it is said against Hindu, they will justify it. But if they say against the same thing against Islam and Christian, they will say, look, he should be booked, cases should be filed, he is communal, he is going to divide this country, BJP is like that. So that's the psychology of Rahul Gandhi and the Gandhi family. Anything Hindu, it is fine. Anything against Hindu, justifiable. Anything against Bharat, justifiable. But don't say anything against don't say anything against Islam, don't say anything against Christianity, don't say anything against the so-called Nehru family. So that's their logic. They don't believe in Article 14. So my stand on Hinduism, that do not annihilate Hinduism, I will say do not annihilate Islam. I will say do not annihilate Christian. We have not created that religion and we have no right to annihilate. We have right to differ. But annihilation is an extreme word. But Rahul Gandhi has not denounced. And you can see, few years back, the same Gandhi family has accused DMK of joining hand with LTT. Now who is LTT? LTT has killed his own father. Now you can join hand with a party which is a known sympathizer to LTT and whose link with the killing of Rajiv Gandhi is on record, that LTT has killed Rajiv Gandhi. Now LTT sympathy to or DMK sympathy to LTT is also on record, but still you are in alliance with them. Still you will not criticize Udaynidhi Stalin, but you will still go to temple and say that I am a Brahmin from Kashmir. Now how you will justify all these things?
One final question with regards to Sanatan Dharma, because you've already mentioned this. Chief Minister West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, says that don't interfere in religion, don't make any comment. So they're saying that we have made our position clear. The Congress party seems to be completely divided on this matter. How do you respond to that?
On this point, the statement of West Bengal Chief Minister that we cannot annihilate any religion, I think that statement should have come from Congress party. Congress party should have, as a leading partner, should have called a meeting of India Alliance immediately and must given the ultimatum the way they used to give ultimatum to I.K. Gujral. So they must have given ultimatum to Stalin, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, check Udaynidhi Stalin from your ministry. Otherwise you will not be able to continue with your alliance, because he has talking about annihilation of Hinduism, of Sanatan Dharma. So they are not doing that. They are trying to justify that. So they are justifying this statement. So it is high time, whether Hindu from Karnataka, whether a Bharatiya from Assam, they must see that Congress party will demolish whatever we have carried from the civilization. They want to distinct our country. They want to see that India has started from Nehru. But we will say, no, you are doing mistake. India's journey has started from the Veda, from the Purana, from the Upanishad. That's the difference. India is not Nehru.
I can't help it, but I need to ask you this question, Chief Minister Sarma. That is, when it comes to you, there is always some breaking news. Can I expect perhaps, or can we all expect that as the Chief Minister of the state of Assam, will you be bringing in some amount of changes with the usage of Bharat? We have seen what happened in the case of the tea estates of Assam, which the Britishers had named it. You brought in the several changes in that. Will you make the effort of making some changes in the state of Assam?
Last 2.5 years, we have changed the name of lot of villages of Assam, delinking it from the colonial legacy. And that process is on. And in my Twitter bio, it's a personal thing which I don't want to say, but as you have asked me, I'm saying, I have kept it as a Bharat for last so many days. And I think that it is a time to awaken. The journey has started in 2014. You take it to logical conclusion as you entered 100 years of the freedom of the country.
So we can certainly expect some changes in the state of Assam at least.
I think you should accept lot of changes today, tomorrow, and These changes is changes for somebody who believed that country has born in 1947. But those who believe that it is from the time of Veda and Purana, for him it will be just restoration, not change.
Thank you very much, sir, for speaking to Republic TV. That was no holds barred Chief Minister of Assam, making it very clear that there would be many changes and we should all perhaps accept it with open arms. Thank you very much for watching. Slipping into a short break. On the other side, the big debate coming up with Editor-in-Chief Arnab Goswami.